Thankfully, there were no kids on board. We are told that there was a family inside. Luckily, they were not in the room where the bus hit. Let's take a look at the scene. Really striking right here. You can see that that bus came straight through the lawn into that home over there. If you follow it back to the road, it came right from the side of the property, actually knocked over the mailbox, and then swung all the way through into the corner of the home. Again, we're lucky that the family was not in that room when it happened. The bus driver did sustain minor injuries, we're told, to his face, and EMS was requested. I have here one of the officers who responded to the scene. Tell me what happened here.
We received a call at 7:15 in the morning about a bus crash into a house. There was a little confusion at first as to whether or not students were on the bus. When we arrived on scene, we found that the bus had crashed into the living room section of the house. There was no students on board. There were 2 young children and their mother inside the house who were unharmed. They were in a different room at the time. The driver of the bus appears to have fallen asleep, and he'd suffered some facial injuries, but he was transported to the hospital and seems to be doing all right.
So what are we seeing right now? Who's on the scene, and what are you guys looking for still?
So right now we have the fire department on scene, OEM. They're basically shoring up the house to make sure that it's structurally safe for us to be able to tow the vehicle, the bus, out of the house without the wall collapsing, and then we'll determine whether the house is safe to be occupied or not.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
And again, it seems that there were no serious injuries. Thankfully, there were no kids on board, and the people in the house are okay. So we'll have more on this story as the day goes on for you. In Howell, Isabella Turse, News 12, New Jersey.